Rockets going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. And getting the inside reporting from the sideline, it's David Aldridge. Now here is Smith, and here's Maxwell from beyond the arc. Doherty grabs the board. On the wing, Elo. He's guarded by Maxwell. Elo kicks to Price. Thorpe against Elo. 6 on the shot clock. Nance. It's rebounded by Houston. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Clean sweep of them last season. You bet that momentum will likely carry over.
We'll see how they match up this time. Big difference from a year ago.
Maxwell against Elo. Maxwell, the pass to Johnson. Here's Smith. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. About a minute played so far here in the first. Elo kicks to Brown. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
And Smith just understands how to run an offense. A fantastic facilitator.
Price looking it over. This season, Clark, is so young, every team still finding their footing. What are you focusing on at this point?
I think it's always fun to see how the rookies are progressing. Evaluating prospects is really an impossible job, so watching these first-year guys in action, I think can tell you a lot, even if it's early in the season.
Now Smith, following the three-point attempt by Mark Price. 5 on the clock, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
Maxwell in attack mode is a beautiful sight because it makes the defense nervous.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Not only is Vernon Maxwell a true team player, he's a gifted shooter. And that makes him someone the defense has to be watching at all times.
Good on the second free throw. And so Price will bring it up for Cleveland. Looking for their first basket of the game. Pass to Nance. Back to Price. Clock at 6. Doherty with the screen on Smith. Here's Price. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
One of the more consistent shooters out there. Price is able to knock it down despite the shot contest.
Here's Thorpe. Smith outside. Houston needs to get a shot. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Olajuwon.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on the king. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
During this timeout, they have to be talking about how to improve the offense.
I think they're drawing up their best play, trying to get an easy bucket. A good after timeout play.
Elo with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Elo against Maxwell. Here's Price. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Getting the shot off in seconds. Price gets the ball and goes up before the defense can really get on him.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Olajuwon in the high post.
Boy, Hakeem's size makes him hard to match up against, especially when he's determined to score inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooter 2.
That one is off.
What Hakeem provides for his team is a rock-solid foundation. They can rely on him on both ends and build schemes around his talents.
Hot Rod Williams is checked in for Cleveland. And he sinks the second. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Nance outside. Pass to Williams. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Williams has a screen for Price. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Nance. Bullard, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
They came into that game with big intentions, but just couldn't execute.
It was a tough matchup for their offense. Some nights are like that.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not the strength of Maxwell, but he can score it. That time, it happened to be from deep.
Price outside. Williams has a screen for Price. Here's the teardrop. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Defense is working overtime to try and shut Price down, but he sticks with his motion and gets the foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here for the night. And the first one drops.
Man, I like the pass-first mentality of Price. A terrific distributor and a guy that his teammates really look up to.
For the Rockets, Rollins checked in for Johnson. Grant comes in for Maxwell. And Floyd subbed in for Smith. Price hits them both.
And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
Houston leading by 3. Here's Floyd. He's coming off a 16-point game against Portland. Williams with the block.
Some free advice here. Don't test Williams. Try anyone else. Hot Rod is a tremendous shot blocker.
Pass to Price to the right side. Here's Brandon. 11-point game his last outing. Clock is at 3. Williams passes to Ferry. Price outside. Williams a screen on Grant. Here's Price. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Floyd. Hasn't made one yet. He gets it in there.
Masterful with the ball in his hands, Floyd also excels at knowing how to break defenses apart.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Top of the key, Price over Grant, and Grant sends it back. Here's Bullard, defended by Kerr. Pass to Floyd. Grant, right side. Here's Bullard with 4 seconds on the clock. That one misses.
Couldn't have asked for a better look. And a little frustration and didn't get it to drop.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Houston on top, up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
The defense playing with great intensity, coming up big for this squad.
They've put the pressure on early in this game.
And it's Price missing.
And even though that one didn't go down, that's really good shot selection.
This is what the coaches are encouraging, even when these type of shots don't fall.
Now here's Porter. Garnett kicks to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Over Kerr. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston. And Commissioner David Stern expanding the NBA's reach, Mike. Last season, it was the first North American sports league to hold regular season games overseas. And it got a lot of attention.
Yeah, the Jazz and Suns facing off in Tokyo. Stern also pushing for NBA players to take part this summer in Barcelona. That would be a dream come true.
Here's Floyd, following the basket by Mark Price. Houston making a switch here. Rollins is checked in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Bullard. Houston moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Floyd. And it's good off the back rim and in. Floyd's got his second bucket.
The sweet J of Sleepy Floyd on full display.
And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Larry Nance. What's the news there, David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Well, you hate suffering injuries any time of the year, but it's especially impactful this early on. A tough break. Back to you guys.
David, thanks for the new info on his status. And Clark, I know we've all been wishing him a very speedy recovery.
Most definitely. Injuries are still such an unfortunate reality of the game, and we know they're going to happen, but they're never pleasant when they do.
What a shame.
Yep.
Well, on the floor and in recovery, it's all about taking care of yourself. I'm sure he's been doing just that.
And so here's Cleveland. The Rockets making the shot. Johnson, he's checked in for Houston. Smith comes in for Garnett. Nance, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Elo comes in for Steve Kerr. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Williams, a screen on Smith. Left side, Williams. Olajuwon with the block.
Tremendous length. Olajuwon block shots from the next area code.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
On the wing, Johnson. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And it's Olajuwon missing.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Elo kicks to Price. Knocked loose. It's taken away by Smith. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
tricky play from Smith, taking his motion right up into the coverage to draw contact.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
The Jet, an appropriate nickname. His burst is special.
Both free throws good from Smith. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Nance. Fades away. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson outside. Smith right side. Clock at 6. The 3. The rebound by Williams.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible three-point shooter. So you are ecstatic anytime it doesn't go in.
Houston making some changes. Thorpe, he checked in for Bullard, and it's Maxwell in for Floyd. To the wing right side. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Doherty. Olajuwon with the block. Pass to Maxwell. Smith outside. Here's Maxwell beyond the arc. Rebounded by Doherty. Elo outside. Price up top. Pass to Doherty. Over in the corner, Brown. Top of the key, Price. From the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. Here's Maxwell. Johnson outside. Pass to Maxwell. Pulls up. The Rockets with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 4. They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Now here's Brown. 12 points his last outing. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Rollins checked in for Olajuwon. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rockets leading by 4. And here's Smith. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
He's become a pest to guard. Knows how to get to the line consistently.
They set the pick. Cavaliers with the rebound. Doherty's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brandon. Covered by Smith. Elo outside. Pass to Nance. Over Thorpe. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Nance.
And the defense wasn't bad, but they got to be a little quicker on the contest.
Smith outside. Maxwell against Elo. Here's Maxwell. Shoots over Elo. Another miss by Houston. Fires from way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Mark Price really making a difference here.
He found his rhythm in the first half, putting up a bunch of points.
And hopefully he can maintain that tempo, because now his team is counting on him to keep it up.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now here's Elo, still without a basket. Price passes to Nance.
Shrewd move by Nance. Sees the closeout coming and ensures the contact. Winning a trip to the line.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Nance.
I like the grace and power Nance brings to his game. He's got a big guy build, but can move the floor well and duck around the defense.
That one misses. Houston in the lead. Here's Maxwell. Pass to Thorpe. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. The 3 from Maxwell. Rebounded by Doherty. Doherty's got his 6th rebound on the night. Price finds Nance. Back to Price. Over in the corner, Brown. For the lead, and he connects with the jumper. Doherty's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs.
So skilled for a big man. Doherty has a nice jumper.
Smith against Price. Smith outside. Pass to Olajuwon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 90 seconds now into the second half. Doherty with the screen on Smith. Here's Price. The teardrop falls in. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Once he gets rolling, Mark Price can go off. We're seeing that tonight.
Smith on the wing. He's defended by Price. Smith in the post. Working on Price. Pass to Maxwell. Shoots over Elo. Maxwell's shot is no good.
And a bit of a shooting slump here. I mean, he can't seem to get anything going.
As a coach, this is when you want to draw up something that gets him an easy look at the rim, or at least a chance to go to the line.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Doherty. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Olajuwon. Rockets trail by 3. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Here's Maxwell. Here's the screen. Can they get it? Basket good. Maxwell's got 6 points.
If you're the D, you live with this. He's just solid at hitting while under pressure.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Floyd's checked in for the Rockets. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Brandon. Still yet to score. It's Price on the wing. They get it again. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Rockets trail. Johnson finds Smith. Back to Johnson. Pass to Olajuwon for the lead. Count it. He's got 5.
Boy, great body control that time by Olajuwon. Really hard to knock him off balance.
Price outside. Doherty the screen. Price dishes to Doherty. And the basket is good. Doherty's got 4 this quarter.
Solid screen and then rolling with intent and force.
Smith outside. Pass to Olajuwon. On the wing, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Thorpe with a screen on Price. And there's the drive. That's tipped.
Nance, one of the superb shot blockers in the game. This has a real good sense of when to elevate on the defensive end. Saw that angle to the basket and knew exactly what to do in transition.
When he has a lane like that to the rim, you know he's looking to finish the break.
Now a timeout called by Houston for the Rockets. Rollins comes in for Olajuwon. And it's Bullard in for Johnson. Then for the Cavaliers, Hot Rod Williams is checked in for Nance. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Price. Rockets trail by 3. Smith outside, out to the right wing. Here's Bullard. Elo covering. Releases. The rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kerr the pass to Elo. And the layup's good off the glass. Elo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
Nice execution inside from Elo. Really looking comfortable making it happen in the paint area.
Pass to Thorpe. Over Williams. And that one comes up a bit short.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Here's Elo. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
The Rockets making a switch here. Grant's checked in. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Pass to Ferry. Williams a screen. Shoots from the high post. And Thorpe pulls it down. Thorpe's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right.
Miracle shot. If I'm coach, I'm definitely discouraging him from taking that again.
Here's Brandon. Pass pass to Doherty. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Grant outside. Pass to Floyd. Lets it fly from 18. Cavaliers with the rebound. Price is in the post. He's covered by Grant. Brandon, the pass to Ferry. Up top, Kerr. Price outside. Nailed from three-point land. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
A dangerous shooter from distance. Love seeing Price fire away with confidence.
Here's Floyd. Pass to Grant. Here's Olajuwon. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Sweet mid-range J from Olajuwon, demonstrating that he's more than just a low-post threat.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Brandon. It's deflected. Here's Floyd. Pass to Grant. Houston moving it around. 4 on the clock. Here's Olajuwon. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Tough to guard at 7 feet tall. You see why Olajuwon draws so many whistles.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
The coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. So many assists because of how the team is moving the ball.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Price outside. Pass to Brandon. Price with the ball. From downtown, Olajuwon grabs the miss. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Smith outside. Pass to Bullard. Back to Smith. There's Olajuwon. Williams with the block.
And give him credit for hustling on defense, coming up with the rejection in the process.
So for the Rockets, Thorpe, he checked in for Rollins. Johnson comes in for Bullard. And it's Maxwell in for Floyd. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Smith against Price. Elo outside. Back to Price. Over Johnson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Rockets trail. To the paint. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Boy, it's been attack after attack from Hakeem in this one. He's not giving the defense any breaks.
Timeout, Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Lenny Wilkens was just reviewing his plan with his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Doherty. Over Olajuwon. In time, he gets the jumper to fall.
You know, being in the spotlight doesn't faze Doherty at all. I think it just makes him step up his game even more. Get there, get there.
Smith outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's Thorpe. Covered by Nance. Here's Olajuwon. Doherty grabs the board. Doherty's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Brandon. Back to Elo. Nance a screen on Maxwell. Top of the key. Elo can't hit.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range as the lesser of evils. It paid off there.
Shoots from the elbow. Smith, no good. Cavaliers leading. Elo outside. Back to Nance. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That shot missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Rockets. Maxwell kicks to Johnson. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Nance. Goes back up. They shoot again. And Olajuwon finishes inside. Olajuwon's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is why they go to Olajuwon. What a huge shot.
Here's Brandon, covered by Smith. Now Doherty. Over Olajuwon. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And he knows he's got to convert in these situations. No excuse given the limited defense on him.
Inside. With the second effort, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Hakeem isn't one to back down. He smartly turns the close defense into a foul call.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He missed a chance to put him up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
It drops. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Talking about much in the clutch. Great to see him come through right there.
Big-time shot for sure. That's got to help his confidence as well as his team's.
Timeout called. Rockets. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rice is checked in. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Doherty. The Rockets with another miss. Brown against Johnson. Now Price. Elo outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Doherty. It's good!
Pretty easy around the cup. He'll convert that most every time.
Timeout called. Rockets. What do you think we're going to see here?
I think you attack the rim here, get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you missed, you might have a chance for the putback.
And Smith puts up a deep three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. And this, Mike, was a very special victory for these guys.
Yeah, coming in here tonight, tough environment, but they got the job done.
A lot of resilience. And that'll do it, folks.